Dcryptofan, what's going on, beautiful people? Whoa, huh? What a day, huh? Wow. Let me tell you something, man. This what I've seen right here. This right here remind me of the FX crash and the Terra Luna crash. This right here is something different. Let me tell you something. This right here is different, ain't it? Wow. You talking about some liquidation going down. Julia, what's going on? $2.6 trillion. Just remember, we was just at 4.29 trillion literally like 2 months ago. The fear and greed index, 5%. Ooh, let me tell you something, man. Huh? It's crazy. And I spent like $1,000 today too. I ain't even gonna hold you. I spent like 1,000 a day. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. But anyway, it's Dcryptofan, man. How y'all doing? Huh? Is that market took a dump. Michelle, what's going on? Thank you. Appreciate the love. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Appreciate the gifts. Thank you so much. What's going on, y'all? Huh? I know your portfolios are looking sick today, ain't? Yee, your portfolio's looking sick. I know. Trust me. I know mine's looking sick. I'm down probably like about 150,000. Maybe what? Maybe more than that. Maybe 180. Yeah, but let me tell you, I was copping today though. Solano, $76. Let me tell you, man. But let's get into it, man. This Dcryptofan. All we do is talk crypto, make it easy for you to learn, no hype, no cap. Yeah, look at that, man, huh? A lot of turmoil out there, huh? Nothing but red seas out there, man. Wow. This is crazy, ain't it? It's Dcryptofan. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, crypto gang? Yeah, I spent $1,000 a day. I ain't gonna hold you. I know a lot of people confuse cryptos getting smacked. Nothing's broken, all right? Nothing's broken. This is a liquidity event right here. It's not a failure event. Tell you right now. What you're seeing right now is forced selling, not investors, not hitting crypto. Too many traders were leveraging. That's what happened. Price drop, liquidation levels. That's what's going on. Exchange outsold positions. What happened? People had put auto sell, took a dip, things selling out. So what happens if people put in a sell order, they saying like if it hits this amount, or selling orders are being triggered. So now you got a quick domino effect of a lot of liquidations going. The real Daryl Jackson says 1 trillion liquidated. See what I'm trying to tell you? This is in real time. This is what's going on. Don't think your project's broken. And this, I know it's hard to say that when you're watching your portfolio drop like that. You know what I mean? But you know what I'm saying? Let me break it down for y'all. Let's go into the news. You know me, I don't do speculation. I just speak the news. So let's get into it. All right. So crypto doesn't crash first because it's weak. Okay? Let's be honest first. Let's get into that. All right. Right now, the whole market is on risk off mode. Right now, I tell you, rates still high. Okay. Big funds rebalance. ETF outflows are going crazy. The institutions, them outflows going crazy. Them institutions, they as quick as they load it up, as quick as they're letting it out. Just being honest. Okay. Um, Liquidity's tight, man. They're feeling the pressure. This is what's going on. I'm saying, do not sleep. It's not your project. Okay. Crypto's not dead. Okay. There's no ban on crypto. There's no network failures. You're saying the use cases didn't collapse. It's none of that. It's pure liquidation. Yeah. That's what happened, man. You mean too many short-term options, infrastructure, learn term. Let me tell you, too much. You know what I'm saying? And let me show you. And history shows the biggest moves are built after times like this. Okay? And mind you, this is not financial advice. I'm not giving financial advice. All right? I'm telling you right now. All right? I'm just telling you right now. There's a lot of panic selling right now. You know what I'm saying? People are reducing leverage. There's a lot of things going on right now. All right? And I'm not telling you, listen, I'm not giving financial advice. I'm just telling you what's going on. Okay? I'm not telling you just because I buy doesn't mean you have to buy. That's not what I'm doing. I'm not here to sell you on buying. All I'm here to do is educate and translate. I'm not here to sell you on what to buy. I'm saying, I'm just telling you what I'm doing in live time. Because when there's panic going on, I ain't panicking. I'm saying, I just be honest with you, and I don't go crazy. $100 Solano, $100 chain link, $100 XRP, $100 ZBEC. What else did I get? I think I threw $100 on Ethereum. If I didn't, I'm gonna throw $100 on Ethereum. That's what I do. Sit, nothing crazy. Spend 1,000, spread it to my coins. Oh, and I bought some Ando. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna hold you. I bought some Ando. The reason why I go crazy in that, because I don't know if it's gonna keep going down. I want to make sure I keep some in case it keeps going down. And I'm not telling y'all to buy. This is not about telling y'all to buy. I'm just trying to show you that I still believe in the system. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and I got some H-bar too. Yeah. Johnny Crypto, I got some H-bar. Damn, boy, I went hard, boy. Damn, boy. Yeah, I spent more than 1,000. You know why I know I spent more than 1,000? Because they wouldn't let me buy no more. They stopped me. My last buy was $20. That's what they let me buy. I thought I was buying 100. I think one of them I went like 120. The thing is that, man, listen, man, and I'm not telling y'all to buy. And people in the chat, they're just sharing what they bought. That doesn't mean for you to buy. They're just telling you, if you see there's a narrative of certain coins they're buying, you don't hear nobody calling some wild coins out here. If you see the chat right now, you heard nobody say no fart coin. No. All right. If you look at the chat, nobody said no funny business. All right. Hey, if you look, all right. All right. If you look, you know what I'm saying? I bought me some Doge the other day. I'm not even gonna hold you, and some XLM. I've just been DCAing, man. Slowly. I went a little too hard. I'm not even gonna hold you. I went a little too hard. Because I don't know how long this dip's gonna be. I don't know, you know what I'm saying, at this point, because I was looking for the Bitcoin dominance to come down. This is 5%. This 5% fear and greed. We just disappeared $2 trillion. If this thing right here, if this is the start of the bear market, I want to make sure I leave me a little bit of bread. Because I'm gonna be shopping for a good 3 years. You know what I'm saying? Johnny, am I still buying SHIB? I was thinking about it, but I'm gonna stick to the utility, man. I'm gonna stick to utility. I'm gonna stick to the coins that right now. I'm gonna stick to them 8 right now, real hard. I'm gonna stick to you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stick to the coins with utility right now. You know what I'm saying? I threw a little something at ZBEC. I look at ZBEC as a long-term play, like a play that's gonna come out 2-3 years now before they get to where they need to go to. But I'm more on the use case of tokenization coins and ISO coins right now. And I'm gonna take this opportunity. I've been low on Bitcoin, and I've been saying I need to get some Bitcoin. So I'm gonna take this time to load up on the coins I really don't have a lot of. Like I really just started getting into Chainlink and Solano and Ondo really since October 10th. So I'm gonna take my time to load up on the coins that I saw run up in December, and coins that I feel gonna have true use case right now. So yeah, I'm weak on Bitcoin, so I'm gonna take my time, and this is a great opportunity for me because I'm low on Bitcoin. So yeah, on the Bitcoins I ain't gonna be throwing no hundreds. I'm gonna throw a little bit more on the Bitcoins. So, you know what I'm saying? I'll probably grab 500 a time, 600 at a time, $700 at a time with a Bitcoin. And Ethereum, I wanted to get, there's a certain number I wanted to get to Ethereum, and now actually I own Ethereum for like 2,300. It's less than what I own it for. So at anything under what I own it for, I'll buy it up at. I don't. I thought I owned Ethereum good. Obviously I don't. So let me go ahead and bring down my average on that. So I'll do that right now. Yeah. So I'm gonna get on the coins long term. Listen, man. Cardano, I bought me some more Cardano. Now I want to get to a certain number of Cardano. Now I think I'm only like 700 coins away from where I want to get with Cardano. So yeah, man, I'm gonna take this time and I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna buy the coins that I feel have the most of utility right now. I'm not doing no meme coins. I'm not doing no funny business. D Hill, what's going on? Appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you. Nigga Roots. The cat right there. Hey, yes, you know what I'm saying? Popcorn J, what's going on? Yeah, so that's what I'm more I'm gonna do. Utility coins and tokens and stuff like that. That's what I'm be doing, man. Personally, that's what I'm doing. I'm not even gonna hold you. I told you I just spent to 100, today, man. And let me tell you something. Let me tell you, man, I've been buying on dip like crazy, man. And this is what I've been doing. I really didn't have any Ondo, and now that you see that the episode I did, if you see I did yesterday, talking about BlackRock. The D Hill, appreciate the love, man. Appreciate the gifts. You see when I was talking about BlackRock and pushing Ondo, that's what I'm talking about. That OUSG, Ondo, US, short-term government, that's what I'm talking about, that Ondo. So I'm looking at that. So when I saw Ondo and I said, what, BlackRock is doing that, and I know BlackRock came out and said fully, if you see the episode, not me, BlackRock said they're going to tokenize their stocks and bonds and everything they have. So I'm like, yo, listen, man, they're talking about going to tokenization, and I hear JP Morgan Chase Diamonds come out. He said the same thing. And then you see the bankers from Europe, from France, at the World Economic Forum, that's all they were talking about. That was the narrative, tokenization. So while the market is going down right now, I'm going to take advantage. I was going to buy Ondo at 70 cents. It's 26. I was going to buy it at 70 cents. It's 26 cents. So guess what? Let me go ahead and take advantage of that. Because this is how I'm looking at it. And I'm not saying y'all have to look at it. I'm looking at it hit 70 cents it hit 70 cents, right? To me, this is how I look at it. It hit 70 cents with no true without utility being used yet at a mass scale. So if it hits 70 cents, 80 cents with utility not being used at mass scale, I'm just saying. XRP hit $3.60 without XRP being used at mass scale yet. It's not even live yet. This money's moving on speculation. These numbers are based on speculation. So what happens when this technology is actually being used in real time? These cats are talking about, you're talking about the housing market, right? The housing market, 300 trillion, right? If you tokenizing all that paper, right? Okay. I'm just saying. Treasuries. And listen, this is what I'm telling you. Go look at the post I told you. I show you the receipts. It's BlackRock. So I'm saying I'm going with the moves that they're doing. You got Europe, UK, Japan. Why is everybody in a race to get this XRP ledger going? Why is everybody such in a race? If this asset class was going to Zippo, why are they investing in it? These people are the smartest people in the world. Why would they be investing in technology that's not going to be around tomorrow? No. I don't know, y'all. It don't make sense. It don't make sense. Tell me if I'm wrong. Please, somebody say something. I can't be the only one in here. Tell me if I'm wrong, y'all. Somebody give me a different, maybe I'm seeing it wrong. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm seeing something wrong. Please enlighten me. This is an open forum. Y'all know that. Somebody tell me something I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, I agree. Appreciate it, man. I just want to know where everybody's sitting. Am I the only one in this? Am I the only one that sees it this way? I don't think it's gonna go to zero. I don't think it's gonna fail. I think we need to buy. That's 1028 Awaken says. Shadow says, agree completely. Harold says, how much more does crypto fall? Let me tell you, man, this liquidation is ugly, but people are calling $1 XRP. I heard them call 74,000 Bitcoin. That was below that. I heard 1,700. I heard 2,300 Ethereum. All the numbers that they called out, except XRP at $1, man, they've surpassed those numbers I've heard. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's crazy. It surpassed the numbers I heard, man. You know what I'm saying? But this is I'm confused. But they're saying that basically people had a lot of sell orders, and those sell orders just collapsed. And the smart money isn't panicking, you know. They're reducing their leverage, watching support levels, separating conviction from noise, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how they do it. So you see BlackRock and them moving, they moving to a different beat. Remember, these guys is moving like day traders in stock. We're moving like hodlers. You know what I mean? But they called out $1 XRP, and then they're, let me see, man. These cats. So this is popular cat that's on Twitter. Actually, on CoinMarketCap, they posted him. He called out $1 and from $1 to $6. But listen, man, I don't really want to get into the numbers. I don't really like to do speculation. I just like to tell y'all really what's going on behind the scenes in the plumbing. You know what I'm saying? But the plumbing's not broken, y'all. The plumbing's not broken. All right. The market transfers money from. Let me tell you something. This is one thing I'm telling you. The market transfers from the impatient to the prepared. Saying, understand that. Please understand that. You know what I mean? Just want to say that. What's going on, gang? What's going on, Boss Buddha, man? So let's get back to this, man. So what's going on in the market? Let's start from the beginning. If you just tune in, it's Dcryptofan. Well, all we do is talk crypto and make it easy for you to learn. So I know everybody's confused. You know what I'm saying? The market got smacked. I'm confused too. I ain't even gonna hold you. But this is liquidity event. Okay? This is not a failure event. There's nothing wrong with your token or your coin. All right? What you're seeing here is forced selling. Okay? This is not investors waking up and saying, oh yeah, I'm hating on crypto. It's not that. There's no wars. There's nothing going on. There's no macro. Okay? Too many traders leveraged. This is what happened. Borrowing too much money. That's what happened. Okay? XRP just went live in Europe February 3rd. They just got the EMI license in Europe that said it's good. They got one coming in UK any day now. Do you think, listen, we were at $2, $3, and XRP wasn't doing anything. You know that, right? You know they haven't been using XRP at scale. So right now, they just getting the green light in every country, big countries, to say, yo, these banks can now hold XRP, make the moves. Listen, hold XRP or RLUSD as custodian, use RLUSD as collateral. This is all live right now. This just now started going. It hasn't. We were at $2 without it working. What is it going to be when they start using that scale and velocity? That's what we need to see. You know what I'm tell you? This is what we need to see. You know what I'm saying? All right. So let's go into this. So too many traders were leveraged, borrowing too much money on trade. Price drop hit liquidation levels. Exchanges auto sell positions. The sales pushes prices lower, which trigger more liquidation. It was like a domino effect. Okay? That's what happened. All right? This is what happened. Remember, crypto always drop harder than stocks. Remember, because crypto trades 24 hours. That's the difference. So that leverage reacts first. And money gets nervous. So remember that. Crypto's 24 hours. Stocks are not. So when we get hit harder. You know what I'm saying? Oh, let's see. Oh, love XRP so much. Solana is back in. Let's say, bro, why do all you old heads love XRP so much? Solana use back and way better. Like what? This man said, all you old heads. Said all you old heads. That man said all you old heads love XRP. All right. So maybe all us old heads might just have a little bit more experience. Maybe that might happen to do with it. And then maybe because us old heads were probably investing in XRP way before Solana came around, because XRP has been around 2012, and I want to say Solana came out 2020, 2021. So the old heads are probably feeling more comfortable investing with a company that's been around longer, that at one time was number one, that made it number two, and even in a lawsuit was still top 10. So maybe that might be the reason that, I don't know. You know what I mean? Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Actually, it was 2018. Okay, so maybe that might be the reason. You know what I'm saying? And then also, Solana and XRP do two different use cases. You don't compete. Solana's more going to compete with Ethereum. Okay, XRP and Solana do two different things, so they would even be in the same space. So why can't you invest in both of them? It's like saying, oh, I don't know why old heads invest in Apple, but young people invest in Amazon. You can invest in both. It doesn't. I don't understand this thing. This right. This Solana. This man said the old heads always go for XRP. Maybe because our old heads been investing for a little bit longer, and that thing's been around a little bit longer. I bet said the old heads. These young people foul though, boy. Hey, your young people foul though. But I must say, hey, y'all old heads. Hey, my man said you old heads, man. Hey, I appreciate you, young man. Hey, I appreciate you for locking in. But I got Solana too. I've been loading up on some Solana since October 10th. I ain't mad at Solana. I could appreciate it, but they do two different use cases, man. Solana does two different things, all right? Solana will more compete with Ethereum. Solana, so you're aware, Solana is where you're going to build apps, NFTs, smart contracts on Solana, okay? XRP, it moves money cross-border for banks and institutions. Two different things. Solana and XRP do two different things, all right? Just to let you know. So this old head got both of them, all right? Old head over here. They be calling me Unc. I mess with Unc. My man said you old heads. Foul. Y'all foul on this thing, man. Y'all foul. Which is better, XRP, Solana? They're both great, okay? They're both great. Solana's going to be around for a while. XRP is going to be for a while. If I had to pick one, you already know. Like I said, I just started getting Solana. I've been in XRP since 2019. So that'll tell you right there. Here you go. You know what I'm saying? But I have both. So just put it that way. So you can take whatever you want from that information I just said. I don't really believe in hating on one coin for the other coin. I believe there's enough room for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I definitely Solana and XRP. And that right there, risk taker, appreciate you. And that right there is stamped by the old head himself. Y'all wow. Y'all wow. My man said y'all old heads love some XRP. I feel like the man say, like we say your old heads love some XRP. I feel like the man gonna say, man, y'all should be buying some Pingu. At least the man will say, go buy some some meme coin. I ain't mad at Solano. Jake Revolusinski says ISO coins only. You got to look at them. You got to look at those the tokenization coins, man, because you got ISO coins. Remember, ISO coins are just bank messaging, but you got to remember now. You got ISO coins that are also tokenized coins like XDC, like HBAR. So you gotta look at that, and then you gotta take in consideration Chainlink, because you're gonna need Chainlink now. You're gonna need Chainlink to give that real world data. So don't sleep on Chainlink. You know, there's some coins that are not ISO. That's great coins too. Don't get me wrong. Now I got my ISO crew. You know, y'all know I got my ISO crew. Y'all know who my ISO crew is? Y'all know my ISO crew, right? So my ISO crew. So you understand? I'm gonna tell you right now. And don't get mad if I don't name your coins in the as one of the ISO crews and be like, "Oh head, you ain't got no quant and no algo." I'm gonna give you my ISO crew, okay? Don't get mad at the old head, all right? Jake said. Now we got old head and Jake said. We're gonna have to put that down in there. So so first ISO coin that I love, right? So y'all know it's XRP. I always go back and forth with XLM and what do you call that? XLM and ADA. So I said XLM, ADA. You know what I'm saying? I just said XRP, XLM, ADA, HBAR, XDC, and now I'm an owner of Solano. So that's right there. I don't own I don't know now. I know other ISO coins, but I don't own IOTA. I don't own Algo, and I don't own Quant. And I'm not saying those aren't great projects. I'm just saying I don't own any. Can't own them all. Can't own them all, man. It's too many. I can't own them all. Yeah. And the only reason why I went with those coins because they all did a little something different. I went with I went with XRP, of course, for the cross-border for the banks. Then I went XLM for cross-border for the cross-border money for small businesses. I went with ADA because ISO does smart contracts. I went with XDC because XDC does treasuries. I went with HBAR because HBAR does smart contracts and tokenization and also move LTVs, 10,000 TVLVs per second, sorry. And what else? So that's why I went to those coins. And I went Solano because, of course, Solano you could build smart contracts on and build apps and NFTs on that. So that's the reason why I picked those coins. Yeah, so that's mine. And listen, man, I'm not, listen, stop buying Quant. Hey, listen, I'm not mad at Quant. I'm not mad at Sui. Those are great projects. Let me tell you something. There's a lot of projects I'm fans of that I don't own, but I still think they're great projects. Like I think Quant is a great project. I think Algo is a great project. I think Flare is a great project. Sui, I think Sui is a great project. What else? What else that we're not talking about right now? Polkadot. I think Dot's a great project. What other coin that I don't own? That's a great project. Did I say Flare? I said Flare already. There's some great coins that I don't own. I just became an owner of Ondo. Now I own me some Crow. Oh no, I just got down with Ondo now. I just told you I got down with Ondo now. I just bought some Ondo today. Listen, Ondo, that's it. I was gonna buy Ondo at 70 cents. That thing hit 39 cents. I said, I am a believer. hey, Ondo hit 39 cents. I said, I'm here for it. Hey, listen. Hey, listen, 70 cents. I was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna buy it. 50 cents, I think I'm gonna buy it. 40 cents, hey, I think 30, I'm in it. 36, I'm in there. Hey, once that thing went under 30 cents, I'm like, yo, I kept throwing at it. Once that thing went under 30 cents, give me some more. Give me some more. Give me some more. I was on that. Chainlink, under $9, $8. Give me that. Give me that. Telling y'all, I told you guys know I don't lie. I showed you when I was copping. Y'all know I don't lie. I don't lie. For what? I'm 51 years old. For what? Telling y'all, man, I got to get that Ondo. Crazy? Get that. Playing with me. And I saw that $80. I bought Solana $80 for 100. Next thing I know, it was $74. I was like, goddamn. If I would have just waited 5 more minutes, I was like, goddamn. Hey, I bought Solano for $80. If I'd have waited 5 more minutes, $74. I was like, God damn, boy. That's why I don't throw everything at it. That's why I don't throw that's why, man. That's why I DCA calmly. That's why I don't go, nah, man. That's why I calm down. Let me tell you something. Man, you crazy. Listen, man. And I'm not telling y'all to buy. This is Dcryptofan. Where all we do is talk crypto, make it easy for you to learn, no hype, no cap. You know what I'm saying? I've seen dips like this with FX crash, with Terra Luna. I ain't see this for nothing. There's nothing in the air. You talking about these cats doing liquidity. They borrowing money they don't have and gonna crash the thing. They done crashed it, man. Too many traders with leverage, borrowing money to trade. Price drops, hits liquidation levels. Okay? Exchanges auto sell positions. These cats here, man, playing with the game. But that's what's going on. Do not sleep. Your XRP just got an EMI license. Ondo just got licensed in 30 countries in Europe. Okay? This is called a liquidity bloodbath. Okay? This is what happens. Let me tell you. This is collapsation. Listen, this is deleveraging, macro risk sentiments dominating crypto flows, ETF flows, and institutional rebalancing. Okay? This is what's going on. You think the institutions are going to be holding this while this thing's dropping? These outflows are growing. I've been DCAing, man. There's a lot of coins, like I told you, that, like you see, I was telling you, I have coins that I'm a big fan of. You see what I'm saying? I have coins that I'm a big fan of, right? You know, I just told you I was a big fan of Quant, big fan of Algo, a big fan of Flare, a big fan of what else? Polkadot. See, I was a big fan of Ondo. Now I own Ondo. I was a big fan of Chainlink. Now I own Chainlink. I was a big fan of Solano. Now I own Solano. That's what I'm telling you. And then with the news, when I told you, go look at that episode I just dropped. When I heard BlackRock is pushing Ondo for USG, Ondo, US, short-term government treasuries. Oh, no. Listen, man, I'm a cat that followed the yellow brick road. I'm not telling y'all to buy. Listen, they're gonna need data. Where they gonna get the data from? Only Chainlink can give them the data. Ondo or ADA, just see you guys come with this stuff. I appreciate you, but you can't do that. I'm buying both. They do two different things. They're gonna need secure smart contracts. They're gonna need ADA. Ondo does tokenization. You can't do that. It's two different things. Nah, I bought both. I don't know which one's gonna go harder. If that's what you're asking me, I really don't know which one's gonna go harder. If that's what you're asking me, I don't know which one's gonna go harder. I really don't. That I'll tell you right now. I don't know which one's going harder between ADA and I just know that guess what? Everybody's gonna need smart contracts that are smart contracts and secure smart contracts, security smart contracts, and they're gonna have to be regulated. It's gonna have to be compliant with the government. And you're gonna need ISO. Who else is doing that? ADA. I know BlackRock is already using tokenization. So if BlackRock is co-signing Ondo for tokenization, what the hell you think Europe is gonna do? This is the biggest asset under management company. If they're using Ondo, for me, I feel, I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong. Let me tell you something. Listen to me. I could be wrong. This is me just using what I think I have common sense. And I could be wrong. Because this old head got a lot of old stuff going on here. So what I'm just saying, I'm just looking at if BlackRock is going on with this, why wouldn't Vanguard? Why wouldn't Fidelity? Why wouldn't Bank of America? Why wouldn't Jamie Dimons from JP Morgan Chase? Just my opinion. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. But I can be wrong. I'm not telling y'all don't put your money on me. Go do your research. Look at the news. Listen, all I do is report the news. You dissect it. You do with it what you want. You are smart enough. Y'all didn't get to this age and get here by accident. Obviously, you're on. There's 115 people on here. Obviously, y'all looking for the information. So something, a light bulb went off. You know what I'm saying? Let me see right here. Am I still bullish? Are you still bullish on Bitcoin? Let me tell you. Let me just put it this way. I bought my grandson $300 worth of Bitcoin today. I sent it to my daughter. I told her, buy grandson Bitcoin. That's what I did. So take that for whatever you want. I bought my grandson $300. That's on my grandson. And she sent it to me. Text it to me and show it to you. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you that much. And you know what? I'm gonna do something I never do. And I won't do again. I'm gonna do something that I won't do again. Because I never want y'all to think, I never want you to think that I'm lying to y'all. So I'm trying to tell you. So I'm gonna do this, and I'll never share what me and my daughter and my family do. Okay, but I'm gonna share this with you because I just want to show you I'm don't lie, and I'll never do this again. All right, this is a text between me and my daughter. Okay, I'll share this with y'all, and I ain't gonna share the number. Let me cover up the number. Okay, this is my grandson. Let me make sure I cover up the number now. All right, y'all looking? Make sure. All right, you see this here? Let me see. Wait a second. That's my wait. Let me get this shit. Okay, and they'll just show you. That's a picture of that's my grandson, right there. Just show you. I don't know what's called. Just show the video. I bought him them sneakers too. Okay. You see what I said? You see what this says? Let me cover this here. This says make sure you're buying the Bitcoin is dumping, is dropping. That's what I said to her. Then she goes ahead. This is what I'm showing you. And she goes back, my daughter, my beautiful princess, for my grandson, because I'm buying my grandson. This is what she says. Successful. She sent me the picture of the Bitcoin. All right. All right. So just to show y'all, I don't cap. Like I said, no hype, no cap. And I'll never show y'all that again. What I do in my family's personal, but I just want to show y'all in real time, I live this and I do this. I'm not going to speak to y'all and say things I don't do. I'm not here to gas y'all. I'm not going to do that, but I won't do it again. I've showed y'all what I was buying. I won't do it again. Just to keep it 100, because what I do with my family is personal, but I feel y'all people, and I just wanted to understand. I know this is a time of uncertainty, and I get it. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to be rapping at y'all and saying I'm doing something. When you ask me a question, I just want to answer you. I bought it for my grandson. I love my grandson. So if I feel, that's what I feel. Doesn't mean you have to feel the same thing. I'm just saying when I'm talking, what I'm saying to y'all is actual factual. I'm not gonna here to gas y'all. When I say this is Dcryptofan, where all we do is talk crypto, no hype, no cap, that's what I mean. Oh, sorry. All we do is talk crypto and make it easy for you to learn. No hype, no cap. All right? So that's what that is. All right? I hope y'all can appreciate that, but we ain't doing that again. You know what I'm saying? And that question just came unexpected. And my chat know what time it is. But there's a lot of people tonight that probably never, my chat, they know what time it is. There's people that's been with me for almost a year. They know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? It's 100. Thank you, James Davison. You know what time it is. I don't cap because I'm a grown man and I care about my worst fear. I'll be telling you right now, my worst fear is to do this and y'all lose y'all money and I give y'all the wrong information. That's my worst fear. You know what I'm saying? If y'all make money and win, tell you the truth, I'll be happy. But more importantly, I'll be relieved that I gave y'all the right information and y'all was able to take that information and do with it what y'all did. Straight up. Straight up. But I just want to show you I'm in it with y'all. All right. So let's keep it going, man. Let's get back to enough of that talk. All right. So if you just tune in, it's Dcryptofan. What I'll do is talk crypto, make it easy for you to learn. No hype, no cap. No cap. All right. So let's get into it. So if you looked at it, you see the market just crash, man. There's a lot of turmoil in the game right now. And what happened is people trying to figure out what's going on. And what's happened is liquidation. A lot of traders made bets and they didn't have the money to back it up. That's why I tell y'all, don't buy more than you can afford to lose. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that is. But let's get back to it. Right now, the market's $2.25 trillion. Damn. We is literally at 4.29 trillion and at 52% fear and greed index. I've never seen 5% fear and greed index. Never. This, you see that fear? If you listen, everybody right now, if you have a computer with you or you have your I guess your phone, I guess it's saying that, go on coin market cap. This type of speed of how this market dropped, even if we're going in a bear market, it doesn't drop this fast. Okay, I've seen 2 bear markets. It does not drop this fast. This type of speed, it doesn't. Even when the FX, it cleared $1 trillion, but that was FX, Terra Luna. That was such bad news. There's no, let's say, there's nothing. Even if we're in a bear market, it's a steady decline. It's not this fast. It doesn't move this fast. Let me tell you something. Just look what's going on. Japan changes tax. Let me tell you, Japan, 2 months ago, not even 2 months ago, a month ago, before the year ended, Japan, yeah, it was 2 months ago, Japan, right? They took their taxes from 55% to 20% on certain crypto coins. You think they're dropping taxes on something that's going nowhere? Basically, they said, hey, before when you sold your crypto, if you made money, let's say you made $1,000, right? Gains on crypto. Japan said, we want $550 of that. And now they went and changed their laws and say, nah, all right, we're just going to do 20%. You think they went and dropped their taxes from 55% to 20% for something that's going away? That sounds like when you drop taxes, that's to 20%, that sounds more like you're encouraging people to go buy. When you raise some taxes, that's probably telling you, I don't want you. You know what? I'm going to make it so that the gains don't even make sense for you to go put it in there. But when you drop it from 55% to 20%, okay, trust me, I'm getting taxed heavy. I'm getting taxed way more than 20%. I wish I was getting, oh my Lord, I wish I was getting taxed 20%. But that's wild. That's wild. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Just think about it. Does it make sense that this is going somewhere and this is going on? I'm struggling with that. And I'm struggling so much with it that I bought grandson some Bitcoin today. I bought granddaddy some Chainlink today. I bought granddaddy some XRP. Yeah, granddaddy got to eat too now. Grandson got a long time to go sprint his bread now. Granddaddy trying to get out of here. Grandson got a long time to become a granddaddy. Granddaddy's time is here right now. Well, prime time, what's going on? What's going on, crypto gang? So this is what it is. Let me tell you something. Some of y'all people lucky because we was buying Chainlink at 20 cents. I mean, $20. It's $7. I was buying Asta at $1.28. It's 55 cents. What are you talking about, Willis? ADA, 25 cents? Listen, man. Listen, man. For y'all people that haven't been in crypto and just now coming on live, Oh boy, y'all some of the luckiest people, man. Y'all some of the luckiest people for these prices right here. These prices right here. Oh Lord. These prices right here. And you want me to tell you why these prices are so crazy? Because even in the bear market, let me tell you why these prices are crazy, right? Let me tell you why y'all even y'all luckier than me. I was buying at these higher prices on some of these coins. Let me tell you why it's crazy. Because the last bear market, you know how much crypto went down to? Right now, we got $2.2 trillion. You know how bad it got last time? You know how bad it got last time? 900 billion. We was under $1 trillion. So right now, we're little 110% more than where we were at. So how much lower can this thing go? How much lower can your prices go? So if y'all trying to bottom out, be careful. When I say bottom out, trying to time it and get it and hoping that keeps dropping and dropping, how much more can it drop? Remember, it's up 100%. You lose 100%. So basically, it'll be 50. So basically, if you're topping out, let's just say it's $20. You drop 100. The lowest is going to be $10. You're going to play around trying to bottom out from $20 to $10 on something that came from $100? You trying to play around with that little spread right there? Okay. Me personally, I'm a calmly DCA. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where the bottom is at. So I want to keep some just in case. Straight up. But I don't have enough Bitcoin. And like we've been talking about on the chat, we all ain't got enough Bitcoin. We've been going ISO heavy. We've been ISO going crazy. We've been drunk with ISO. So people who don't understand why when we say ISO coins, ISO 2022 coins is ISO messaging. So what it is, it's a messaging system that banks use globally. And it went live November 22nd, 2025, where all the banks and institutions, SWIFT, Visa, all these institutions that move monies and move monies in banks, they all have to use ISO 2020. That's a messaging system that all these banks and institutions use. Okay, so they all speak the language. Before they didn't speak the same language, so now they all do. So they have certain coins that knew this system was going live in 2025, and they were getting ready back in 2021 for the system to go live. So certain people had the common sense to say, wait a second, there's going to be these coins and this system's going live. So what we did, we started investing in those coins back then. Okay. So some of these coins that we were investing back in 2019, some 2020, 2021, their prices are close to what we were buying them back then. So when I tell you I was buying H-bar at 3 cents, 4 cents, 5 cents, H-bar right now, remember I was buying, I'm telling you, and I'm not being a hater, because I could be a hater and just keep it to myself. I ain't doing that. Because guess what? We all got to eat. Hold it to yourself for what? What's wrong with you? That's how God don't give you no blessings. Being a greedy mongrel. Sorry about that. It's at 7 cents and 8 cents. You're almost exactly where I bought it. And I had to study. I lost over $800,000 to find out what these coins are, which ones to stick, which ones to go for, and which ones to stay away from. Trust me, I got a lot of coins in my portfolio that I could talk to you about that you need to stay away from. I don't even bring them up. I stay away from them. Listen, I don't even bring them up in the chat. I got some coins that I could tell you about. Trust me. Okay? I got some coins that, okay? Trust me, I got some coins that, okay? I'm telling y'all bars right now. H-bar. Okay? XRP, thoughts on XRP? I bought some today. That's my thoughts on XRP. I bought some today. Okay? And I own XRP on certain, let me say, one part of my XRP I own it for 52 cents. Another part of my XRP I own it for 48 cents. I was buying it at $1. When they hit $1.70, I was buying some. So you think I ain't gonna buy it at $1.17? Yes, I did. And I owned it for 52 cents. And on some parts, I owned it 48 cents. Just telling you. I'm keeping it 100. I ain't got no reason to lie to y'all. Psh, man, my shit right now, I'm right where I own my shit back. I'm right where I own shit back right now. I'm tell you right now, I'm down $180,000. Y'all want to know real numbers? I'm down 180. How about that? Do I look like I'm sweating? Not at all. I was copping. You know what I'm saying? I'm down 180, but I'm still up 120. So what? I'm down 180, but I'm still up 120. Okay, so what else? That's all right. This is the market. You come in this knowing this is long term. Let me tell you, you come in this long term. XRP is about to go live. You think I waited from 2019 for them to get, listen to this ride I had with XRP. So y'all understand this ride I had with just crypto. Just understand, you think I waited from XRP, buying XRP from 57 cents, dropped down to 27 cents, ran up to $1.80, got delisted off every exchange, got in a lawsuit for almost 5 years, got out the lawsuit, won the lawsuit. Then the United States of America and everybody else is saying that crypto's legit. Then they make laws, the Clarity Act, the Anti-CBDC Act, the Genius Act. They're right now talking about Clarity Act. That's between the banks and them about stable coins. That has nothing to do with XRP or B. I don't care about that stable coin because I ain't doing that. So now you're going to tell me, now it's about to go live in Europe, where Europe just got the MII license to go live, and UK already gave them the green light with the EMI license from the FCA, Florida, the FCA, the Financial Conduct Authority. You think, then you got the SSR, the CSSR moving in Europe. Then you got banks already ready to move money in Japan. And you think I waited till all this time to get to the door and they about to open the door to jump off? You got to be out your mind. I was in it when they was delisted. I was in it when there was a lawsuit and it was on their neck. And now that they say it's all legit, I'm jumping ship. Does that even make sense to y'all? Does that even make sense to y'all? I waited all this time to get here to jump ship now. If I was going to jump ship, I should have jumped ship when it was at 1 trillion and didn't even get back in it. People, we just got legal. We just got legal. Literally. November, October. They just got ETFs. They just got, listen, you know, in September, there was no ETFs. You know that, right? ETFs did not exist. You guys are aware of that, right? So you know what ETFs are? ETFs is where Wall Street, they have what they call ETFs. And why ETFs are, were basically institutions buying crypto and managing it for people. It just got legal literally in October. And it really only a few got in October, really, because it got pushed back with the government shutdown. So majority of the big boys came in November. Now, don't get me wrong, you had BlackRock with Bitcoin and Ethereum, but I'm talking about all these other 8 coins that just came in. That just went live. Just literally 3 months ago. 2 months ago. We're in February, and we're beginning February. So literally 2 months ago. Europe is going live right now. 2 days ago. Does it make sense to jump ship right when everything got live? We waited all this time to go live. So we were at all-time high. We were illegal. We had 4.929 trillion. We were illegal. Right? And now we legal. We at 2 trillion. Does that even make sense? Does that make sense? Y'all have common sense. Don't listen. Don't get caught up in all these YouTubers and all these people playing. Listen to the old head. Listen to the old head. There's nothing broken. There's nothing broken with the system. There's nothing. I'm telling you. Appreciate that. Risk taker, appreciate that. There's nothing broken with the system. Right? Just like the Epstein files. Isn't it funny? Right? Isn't it funny how the Epstein files just came out? Look what's going on right now. Look at the distraction. They put out Epstein files and they make up lies. They got the world saying that Epstein is made up Bitcoin. That's a lie. You think this man right here could code blockchain? You think this man could make blockchain technology? Are you serious? Epstein. You think this man could go ahead? Y'all, listen, guess what? So can I. Guess what? Tonight, guess what? I'm going to make my own XRP. XRP, they make theirs in 3 and 5 seconds. I'm going to make one in 1 second. I'm coming for XRP. Mine's is going to do it in 1 second. What are you talking about? Solano got nothing on me. I'm Ethereum. I'm coming for Bitcoin. What the hell y'all talking about, man? First of all, let's get into facts. First, listen, don't watch these YouTubers that's trying to get you snapped. Listen, they're just trying to get you. Man, let me start just fronting, and I'll get to. Let me start fronting, and I'll get to a million. I'll get to a million viewers, a million subscribers, and then when you guys figure it out that I'm full of it, y'all just drop me like a bad habit. Well, let's get into the real. Okay, we talked about this last night, but let's get, because it's just the fact that look what time it came out. The market is dropping. They're talking about Epstein, Bitcoin. First of all, Epstein, the email was sent to Epstein. He didn't send the email. He received the email. It was a group email, okay? And the group email came from a gentleman named Austin Hill, okay? Let's break this back up, man. Let me tell you. People, boy, let me tell you, man. The internet, you got to watch out, man. Stick with the facts. I'm going to give y'all the facts. Y'all do with it what y'all want, okay? All right? They try to make like XP sound like there was some type of wild conspiracy, crypto conspiracy. It's crazy how they put out this FUD. There's this thing that's called in the crypto world, they call it FUD. FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. This is what they like to put out there. Fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Okay? Let's check that. Let's see what the facts. Y'all do with the facts what y'all want. But I'm going to spit the facts to y'all. All right? Let's start this with the start out. So this happened in 2014. 2014, y'all. Listen, man. This happened in 2014. Okay? And one thing I could say, that boy Epstein, the only thing he's guilty of, that boy's in the right room. Okay? That boy's in the right room. Well, that's what he's guilty of. Because in 2014, if somebody would have told me, a young me, who's looking somewhere to invest, who says, yo, all right, big boy, said, go ahead and throw everything on Bitcoin and XRP. And you know he's a big boy. He's relevant. He knows what he's doing. We all doing it. We all doing it. If you got a big boy homeboy that you see he got yachts, got crazy, what you going to do? You're going to do the same thing too. But come on. Let's get into this. All right? So 2014 email. Austin Hill. He sends an email, okay, to Epstein. Okay? Let's get there first. So basically, what the email was about, Epstein was investing in Bitcoin, investing in XRP, right? Stellar. So this guy, Hill, he runs his own investment company, basically investing in Bitcoin, only Bitcoin. So he goes and he tells Epstein, yo, what's going on? You got 2 horses in the race? So basically he's warning him like, yo, calm down. You're over here spending your money in Bitcoin. You spending money on XRP. You're spending money on our competitor. You understand what I'm saying? So basically, he was telling Epstein, yo, relax yourself, man. You're putting that money to the wrong place. Either you're with us or you're not with us. That's what the email was about. Okay? And this email was in July 31st, 2014. Okay? This was early for Bitcoin. But remember, Bitcoin came out in 2012. Okay? Ethereum still hasn't even launched yet when this is happening. Let's keep this going, all right? So now, who's Austin Hill? Let's break it down. At the time, Austin Hill was a co-founder of what they call Blockstream. Okay? Blockstream mission was very specific. Okay? Build infrastructure tied coupled to Bitcoin. So basically, they try to build infrastructure inside chains that basically work off of Bitcoin. That's all he was. Bitcoin, Bitcoin, Bitcoin. All right. So what he wanted to was strengthen Bitcoins as a base layer. Okay, so basically, Bitcoin's the layer. You're connecting, let's say, a side chain that does a smart contract. Let's say you're connecting a side chain that does whatever, yields, whatever it is. He's basically building protocol that connects to Bitcoin. Understand me? This is what he does. So he keeps developing a line around Bitcoin first principles. So Austin was not a random competitor. Okay, he was an infrastructure builder. His stake was Bitcoin direction only. So this is why he called a Bitcoin maxi. Okay, so what happened is he sent an email to also Jeff Epstein, Joe Iotto, and Red Hoffman. So it's not only to Epstein. This is how they manipulate the conversation. It was a group email. Okay, now here goes. All right, so there's no evidence, and guess what? They don't even have Epstein replying. They don't even have him replying to the email. See? You see how things happen? You see how things change? This is what I'm telling you. This is what I'm telling you. Okay? So when Austin Hill warned about backing two horses in the same race, he was talking about investor alignment. There's no crime in that. There's no crime. It's like if you had a business and somebody else had a business, it's your homeboy. You're like, yo, bro, chill out, man. You're putting money in their pocket. They're competing against me. Invest in me. That's basically what Buddy was saying. All right. So Bitcoin infrastructure, all right, the payment ledger at that time was slow. That's why you don't even hear about Bitcoin moving monies anymore. Bitcoin became a store of value. Back then it wasn't. But now it's just gold, digital gold. That's what Bitcoin is now. So Stellar and Ripple were in the building. That was the competitors. You ain't going, when it comes to faster settlement, Bitcoin ain't going to compete with it. So I don't even mean to try to compete. Doesn't make sense to compete. All right? That's the first thing. And if you're learning something, make sure you guys hit like and subscribe, man. All right? So that's what it is. So let's get into it. Let's keep going. But there was some funny business. I'm not going to say now. Let's get into real funny business. Now, here's what I didn't like. This is where things got a little funny for me. So MIT. So now, your boy, Epstein, he invested in MIT labs. They didn't report that. They lied about that. And came out later and said, apologize. And I'm like, damn, why y'all lied about that for? That's kind of wild. That caught me off. Now, that's facts. Now, y'all do with that whatever you want the information. So that was kind of wild. And I'm you know me, I'm going to call it what it is. I ain't going to hold you. Okay? Now, I ain't going to hold you. That was very wild. And then here goes another thing. That man Epstein put $3 million, right, in Coinbase when Coinbase is only still worth $440 million. He put $3 million in there. Where today, it's worth what, 50 million? I'm sorry, 50 billion? They're worth 50 billion. So his $3 million will turn to $30 million. Your boy Epstein. So one thing he's guilty of, he know the right homeboys. And could still appreciate the love. So one thing Epstein is, okay, he's guilty of, he know the right people. This man put $3 million on Coinbase back in them days. Imagine you had that connect that would tell you, put your money on Coinbase back in them days. Put your money in XRP when XRP was when XRP was still pennies. Imagine he would tell you about Bitcoin when Bitcoin was under $100. Wouldn't you like to be in that room? Do you think that's scandalous? Or just think the buddy just had the connections? We all want them connections. All right? There's nothing, listen, man. There's no crime in that. And then guess what? They talk about, oh, Bitcoin started off with criminal activity. The internet started off with criminal activity. Of course, Bitcoin started off with criminal activity. Most investments, most companies, when they start off with the wrong type of monies. 100%. But doesn't mean the technology was wrong. It's just the people that was investing in that. That's what it was. Come on. Keep it 100. We ain't gonna, one thing on Dcryptofan, we ain't gonna lie. We're gonna keep it 100. This is what we're gonna do. So that's what That's what Epstein is about. So when they're talking about the early investments in Bitcoin, first of all, if the man is invested in Bitcoin, XRP, and Stellar, obviously he has no horse in the race. If you invest in all three, you have no horse in the race. Y'all don't know what a Bitcoin maxi is? That's your boy MicroStrategy. Sailor, your boy Sailor, only Bitcoin. You ain't got to send him that letter. Okay? And David Schwartz, okay? Now, he goes when it's real. So David Schwartz, y'all know who David Schwartz is? David Schwartz is an ex-CTO of XRP, okay? Now, if he thought, now David Schwartz, so people who don't know David Schwartz, he's not one to hold his mouth. He's going to speak his mind, okay? So if he thought there was any wrongdoing, or he thought there was any wild action going on, he would have spoke up. He would have spoke up. Brad Garlinghouse would have spoke up. Because y'all listen, there's a thing called a Hinman, where they went and put Ethereum, went through the back door, went to the SEC, paid them out, made them go sue XRP. They was not happy. And listen how they talk about that. Listen how Brad Garlinghouse, listen how David Schwartz talks about it. Look how Chris Larson's talk about it, and you see the difference. Let's see what David Schwartz said. This is what David Schwartz said. If Epstein was up to no good, if they were targeted, like they're trying to say that XRP and XLM was targeted, David Schwartz would have a problem with it. But let's take it out of David Schwartz's mouth. This is what David Schwartz said, okay? David Schwartz says, Ripple former CTO, David Schwartz responds to this, and his response was calm. He said, the email likely represents only a small part of the options Ripple had to face. He called it the tip of the iceberg, not a criminal iceberg, not diabolical one. Bitcoin only versus alternative ledger designs. This is what he said. Does that sound? This is what the man said. Let me bring it back. You tell me if this sound like this. Tell me if this sound like an angry man compared to what it was when Hinman. This is what David Schwartz said out of his own mouth. This is not Dcryptofan. This is what the man said. And this is the head. And let me tell you, David Schwartz is the original. Him and Burrito are the original architects of XRP Ledger. These are the designers, dog. Listen here. This is what them boys said. The man said in response, he said calmly, let me calm down. This is my David Schwartz voice. Calmly, he said, the email likely represents only a small part of the options Ripple faced. He called it the tip of the iceberg, not a criminal iceberg, not a diabolical one. Bitcoin only versus alternative ledger designs. That's what the man said. All right. Now, this one put that in perspective. But the point I'm trying to make is that they put this news out when Bitcoin's taking a dump. They put all this narrative out. Why is Epstein files, the distraction going on when this thing's taking a dump? Remember, it's only 1% of us that even know about this crypto. But how's it taking? There right now, you have the banks. So you understand, right? The banks right now. The banks and Coinbase are fighting over stablecoin and bank yields. Y'all don't know what that is? Let me break this down. So you see America. In America, your deposits, all our deposits in the bank is $6.6 trillion. So all the money in the U.S. in the savings deposits, like when you put in your savings, is $6.6 trillion. And they make 4% off of that to 5%. So let's just say 5%. Let's say 4%. So at 4%, right? 4% of $6 trillion, right? $240 billion. You add another 24, that's $264 billion a year they make off of your deposits. All right? And they make that off, and they keep 5%, and they pay you 0.5. That's what they're fighting about. Now, here's the difference. Coinbase wants to give you the yields. But here's the point now. Here's the big difference. It all sounds all good when Brian Armstrong of Coinbase CEO is like, yes, we care about the American people. We care about the American people. The banks don't want to give the yields. They want to keep their yields for themselves. Well, here's the thing. When I got hacked on $54,000 of my money, when I called Coinbase, they didn't give me my money back. So understand, you can get a 4 or 5% yield, but you ain't get your money back if you get hacked. Now, if my money gets stolen out the bank, I'm gonna get my $54,000 down back because they insure up to $250,000. Right? So I just think give the American people the truth and let them decide what they want to do. I don't think the bank should, I don't think that Brian Armstrong should have his choice of what he could do or the banks could have to do. Because guess what? In UK, guess what they do in UK? United Kingdom. Guess what they do in United Kingdom? The banks, they're forced to go ahead and compete with everybody. So the banks have to compete for your business, for your yields. I like that. Compete for my love, baby. Compete for my money, honey. I like that. Yeah. So when you see what's going on, this got nothing to do with this has nothing to do with your XRP. This has nothing to do with your Bitcoin. This has nothing to do with your Ethereum. This has nothing to do with your Quant. This has nothing to do with your SUI. This has nothing to do with your HBAR. None of it. You understand me? I'm just telling y'all. It's Dcryptofan. All we do is talk crypto. Make it easy for you to learn. No hype, no cap. So I just want to tell y'all the truth. I'm going to actually do an episode on Epstein. And I don't really like to get into distractions, but I just want to show y'all factual, what's real. Even the people that I watch on YouTube, I was like, bro, why you... like I had somebody I watch on YouTube a lot, and I was like, bro, why you did that, man? I respect the buddy, but when they start throwing narratives that ain't real, I'm like, oh, this boy clickbaiting, man. That's not even true. He's saying stuff that ain't true, man. I'm like, saying stuff that ain't true, man. Like, you just clickbaiting, man. I don't like that, man. I don't like that stuff, man. Because that's how I lost money. That's why I didn't sell my, that's why I didn't sell my SHIB. That's why I didn't sell my my Doge when it ran up to 76 cents. Because I was listening to them boys talking about $2, $3 when that wasn't even going to happen. Because they don't know what they're talking about. Man, listen to him, man. Watch the plumbing. Watch what's going on. Watch real facts, man. Y'all people are smart. All you got to do is learn what the token does. Once you learn what the token and the coin does and understand this puzzle, you decide where you want to allocate the money. Just understand, you need to learn it now, though. I'm not going to lie to you. Y'all need to learn it now. This is now time to learn it. And this is probably the perfect time. When this thing's taking a dump right now, y'all need to be studying this. Listen what I'm telling you. While this thing's taking a dump right now, you need to be studying. Because if this thing keeps going down, you're probably not going to get an opportunity again. This thing takes a dip because they're plumbing. The plumbing is going on live. So what it's like, basically like, it's like, you know, like say you were in a big city and all the houses are being built. You've been hearing about the city, but all the houses are being built. But the houses are about to go up in like another freaking month or two. Okay, maybe the market might go down, but you know these houses are beautiful. And you know once these houses go up and the business come, people are going to be running to these houses like they do every time the cycle comes. All right, it's going to open up. They're using this technology. Now, if they come back and they say, okay, guess what? We're not doing tokenization. No, we're not using blockchain technology. No, we're not. Then we got a problem. Then we got a problem. They haven't said that. They're moving fast. They're moving full steam ahead. They're moving full steam ahead. They're not stopping. Europe is not stopping. UK is not stopping. They're in the clarity. Listen, man, this was supposed to be done January 15th. It's your boy from Coinbase that came and said, yo, chill. And I was like, why did this man from Coinbase, Armstrong, got so much of a voice? Because that man spent $130 million in Congress. Then I found out that this man could off-ramp about $500 billion off of Coinbase. When I say off-ramp, meaning that you see your money you got in the wallets, you see all that money you got in your wallets and your cold wallets and your hot wallets, or the money you got in exchange. Now you see that money you want to get off? If you want to get that off, you got to get it off of exchange. So you got to go to Coinbase or one of these exchanges to get that money off. So, and then he has 1 million users. So yeah, people they mess with him. He wants to put off, he could piss off a lot of people because there's a lot of issues that have Coinbase. So if Coinbase ain't letting you off your money, like imagine you got your money on Coinbase and Coinbase and Brian Armstrong said, yo, we had a problem getting your money off of Coinbase because this guy at the Senate is acting up. I don't care if you're down with Trump or if you're down with Biden, You buying when somebody locks up your money, you don't give a damn who's the president, who's sitting there. You want your money. You don't listen. Let somebody take your money. You don't care who's sitting there. What? that politics jumps out the window real quick. When your money's gone, that politics goes away real quick. Listen, let somebody lock up your money and see you care about, all you care about is give me my money, honey. You don't give a damn about nothing else. Okay? So listen, y'all need to take this time to learn. Learn. Blockchain technology is a digital imprint. It cannot be erased. It cannot be duplicated. It can't be fraud. You understand? This is what all about. They want this digital imprint. Think of a fax. You remember how you used to scan things? Remember how you scan information? You remember how we used to go to the library and go look up all those books and going all that stuff and doing all that information, right? Now imagine it all just being a digital imprint there forever. That can't be erased, can't be rewritten, can't be fraud. It's there. That's what they want. That's what it's all about. And because it's there, now you could trust it. See, the only reason why the systems run is because of fraud. You know why you can't send $10 million to somebody in Japan in 5 seconds? Because there might be somebody, the cat might not even be the person. You might be sending to a cat in Japan. That motherfucker's in Egypt. But if you got that freaking blockchain technology, it's right there. You can see it. It's transparent. You can't fool nobody. That saves money off of fraud. That saves compliance issues. Everything's right there. You write a letter to your boyfriend or your girlfriend when you was freaking in 5th grade, that thing on the blockchain technology, it's going to be there forever. You'll be 50 years old, 60 years old, about, yeah, man. Look at the box, right? Put yes if you like me. Put no if you don't. That thing going to be there. It's going to be there. This is what it is, man. This is what it is. All right. So this is why I understand what is blockchain technology. And Bitcoin, what it is sort of value. So the whole reason why they even came out with Bitcoin, okay, is to beat the banks, to beat inflation, and have a store of value. That's what it was. Even at Bitcoin right now, right, at 60,000, right? So you see Bitcoin right now at 60,000. You know 3 years ago was at 15,000. So you think the people right now that got it at 15,000 or 20,000 or even 30,000, how mad do you think they really are? Yeah, they mad. They ain't at 120. But I bet you they ain't selling their Bitcoin. I bet you they ain't selling them Bitcoin. I ain't selling nothing. I'm down on Pingu. You think I'm selling it? Nah, man. Come on, man. I'm not saying you shouldn't sell it. Yeah, I am. I'm not giving financial advice, but I ain't selling, man. I ain't gonna tell you not to sell, but man, listen here, man. Damn. I'm DCAing, man. I told you I spent $1,300. I thought I spent that. I spent like $1,300. So I just bought grandson. I bought grandson some Bitcoin. Yeah. And guess what? You grown person. It's your right to do whatever you want. That's the first thing. Ain't nobody can tell you when to sell and when to buy. That much I can tell you. If you want to sell your whole portfolio, that's your business. And nobody can tell you nothing. That's first of all, let me tell you that. You're grown people. You can do what you want. All I'm here is to do is give you the information. You do with it what you want. All I want to do is translate the information. You're grown. You do what you want. Straight up. When you say, Sire Casper says, I will hold crypto until it goes to zero. Sire Casper said, I'm going down with the ship, baby. BG Johnson, what's going on? My boy said he going down with the ship, baby. Hey, listen, man. I'm right there with you, dog. I'm there with you, bro. Hey, I'm there with you, man. I'm right there with you, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm not giving financial advice, man. I'm not financial advice, but I'm rocking with you, man. Julia says, ditto. I already know, sis. I already know, sis. Madam VP, I already know what time it is. I'm right there with you, man. Oh, and Tammy Lynn's on vacation. She's on a cruise for her birthday, her 60th birthday. So happy birthday to Tammy Lynn. You know what I'm saying? She said she might be checking in, but yeah. James says, I'm holding, man. Gene Agassi says, Titanic style, baby. Hey, she says, hey, man. Hey, Tammy ain't sweating this. Hey, Tammy is not sweating this dip. Tammy's like, yo, I'm on a cruise, baby. Hey, she deserves it, man. She was a hardworking lady, man. She definitely. Madam President, she definitely deserves it, man. She's hardworking. She definitely deserves that. Good, big up to her, man. Big up to Tammy Lynn, man. Great person and great to have in the chat, man. The Madam President, she's doing the thing, man. Really love it, man. But yeah, man. So if we doing it tonight, man, we had a live room tonight, man. I appreciate everybody that was in tonight. I hope I wasn't rambling. I just want to drop facts. I was trying not to be too opinionated. Just trying to give y'all the information, man. Translate this information so y'all can understand. And this is a great time to learn this stuff, y'all. I would really, there's more. Let me tell you, man. I wanted to do the crypto talk at these times. These are the times when I want to talk. I don't want to tell y'all. It's so boring to talk about when we're at $3. I don't like XRP at $3.20. What is there to talk about? Chainlink at $40. What is there to talk about? XLM at 40 cents. What is there to talk about? Now we could talk. This right here is the talk, man. This is it right now. This right now, people, educate your. There's more. Listen, man. This buying opportunity, you got to educate yourself right now. I know, all joking aside, I know we made a lot of jokes. Learn this thing. Listen, you don't have to even go to my page. Go to anybody's page. Go listen. You got ChatGPT. You got Gemini. You got Alexa. You have Siri. You have Google. You have Bing. You have too much search engines at the palm of your hand. Okay? And you also have Dcryptofan. Well, all we do is talk crypto, make easy for you to learn, no hype, no cap. All right? Listen, man, this is the time, ladies and gentlemen, please. My chat already know what time it is. My chat know what time it is. I ain't even got to say it. Let me tell you, there was one time I went out, right? I went out and I went drinking. I went Tito's, right? I didn't even know. I came on my chat. My chat was like, yo, I felt like I was late to the sale. They went to the mall. They went shopping heavy. I felt left out. My chat was like, look at the price of this. I was like, oh. I was like, oh my God. The price. hey, the prices were so good. Hey, listen, man. For y'all who just tuned in, this is the #1 chat in the world. This is the smartest people in the world. If you notice, there's no panicking in this room. There's no panicking. One thing about this room right here, one thing we have in common is common sense. Listen what I'm saying to you. This is the smartest chat in the world. You know we're global. Just so you know, we're global. We all know if y'all in this chat, we ain't just US. We in UK. Shout out to my boy Unsley. We in Australia. Oh yeah. We in New Zealand. What do you mean? We in Africa. Listen, man. This chat is worldwide. This is the smartest people in the world. This is the 1%. All right? And this one thing we all have in common is common sense. And understand, we don't do religion. We don't do politics. Okay? Not saying God bless you. I almost say God bless you, but we don't do that in here. We do crypto. We do financial literacy. Okay? That's why we do in this room. Okay? We don't care where you from, what your background, short, tall, slim, whatever. We don't care. The only thing we care about is crypto talk. We try and retire early. Tell you right now, this is the retirement room. This is the old head room. This is the old head room. I don't mean my man say, you old heads. This is my man say you old heads love XRP. You goddamn right we do. You're goddamn right we do. But guess what, young head? I like Solano too. I ain't gonna hold you. I like Solano too. You heard me? GR said, I listened to this kind of con people down 19K already. Oh, listen, I listen to these kind of con people and I'm down 19K already. My friend, what kind of con people? Me? Listen, I just told you I'm down 180,000. So y'all, you know what I'm saying? You want me to have empathy for your 19K? I told you I'm down 180,000, my friend. So how am I conning you? How can I be conning anybody when I came out and I said I'm down 180? Does that sound like a con? What the people? What am I missing? Did I not say I'm down $180,000 but still up 120? What kind of con? Let me ask you something. I don't tell people to buy nothing. When did I ever tell y'all to buy it? When did I ever tell anybody in this chat ever what to buy? This con, what is this word con? You talking about Con Air? Shaka Khan? What is this con? Shaka Khan? What is this con? These words. I come here to teach con what? What con? You must be coming about the fake Dcryptofan. This is the real Dcryptofan. My man said con. Con. Not my friend. Not my friend. Well, I don't do that here. That I don't do. That I never do. I don't con. I ain't selling nothing. What am I got nothing. I'm not selling no one anything. I don't have a product to sell on here. What am I selling? You know, what am I gonna con you out of? What am I selling? I'm selling Bitcoin. I don't own Bitcoin. I'm not Satoshi. Con what? I don't know I don't know Brad Garland House. I don't know Arthur Burrito. I don't know Chad Hoskins. I don't know Vitali. I don't know none of these people. What are you talking about? I apologize, y'all. Anybody who know my chat know why I don't do that here, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. Y'all know I'm a respectful brother, and I respect y'all, and I respect y'all time. I would never do that. I ain't here to con. What am I selling? I don't got nothing to sell. Come on, man. I'm not. I was about to say, hey, you're not Epstein. I was about to say that. I swear to God, Crypto OG. I was about to say that you're not Epstein. I swear to God, I was gonna say I'm not Epstein. Hey, I swear to God, I was gonna say that. I swear to you, I was gonna say. Hey, black minds thinking like I was gonna say that same thing, bro. I'm not Epstein. I was gonna say that exact same thing. I swear to God. You hit me already. Hey, you already hit it, man. Appreciate the love, man. Hey, listen, man. Y'all know what time it is. Like I always told y'all, and I'm gonna say it again. You don't have to buy. Sit on the sideline, but please, man, a word of the wise. Learn this stuff, man. Learn this stuff, man. Because even learn stocks, learn investment, learning to invest in yourself. Just don't be the gentleman or the lady that's putting your money in the savings at 0.5 and just do that, man. Just learn, man. There's a lot of different ways to build wealth or at least make yourself better retirement. Don't be that person that just wait on Social Security. Don't do that. Just don't do that, man. There's a lot of different ways to invest your money. All right, and I'm not. That's why I'm about to say con. That was wild. That man said I'm a con. God damn. I like the old head better. I like old head. I like old head, not con. I stick with the old head. My man called me con. I stick with the old head. I like that better. Con. Listen to this con. I'm down 19K. You can't. First of all, if you down 19K, you wasn't listening to me. You said you was listening to somebody. Like somebody you were listening to. I'm not like the person you were listening to. So that man said like that he didn't say me. He said you're like the person I'm not like the person that got you 19K. Because I never told anybody to buy something. Okay. My chat will tell you they're buying. Listen, my chat, they'll tell you what they're buying. I'll tell you what I'm buying, but I never tell you to buy it. Let me tell you, somebody just asked me what's better, Ondo and Ada. I said I don't know. I've got both of them. Somebody asked me what's better, XRP or I don't know. I got both of them. Well, with XRP, I'm gonna go with XRP. I'm gonna go XRP. Just saying. Boss Buddha said, gang, don't talk about down over 2K, but still buying. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Thank you, Boss Buddha. Appreciate you. My man talking about 19K. Man, you ain't been in crypto down that long. Trust me. These man say he down 19K. You don't know. You down 19. Man, listen, man. This man say he down 19K and say he got con. So when you hit, so if you got down 19K, I know you definitely wasn't around in 2019, 2020 when everybody's portfolio went down 90%. I know you wasn't down when everybody's portfolio. There was nobody's portfolio that was harder than that didn't go down 80%. If you had 100 grand, your portfolio went down to $25,000 from 2000 when you was in it in 2020. When that thing ran up 2020, 2021, it came crashing down in 2022. If you were holding, everybody was down 80%. So don't cry to me about 19,000. I feel bad for you. I got hacked for 54,000. I didn't ask y'all to cry for me. I lost 564,000 I pressed to sell on Goji. I ain't asking y'all to feel sorry for me. 98,000 not pressed to sell on SHIB. I ain't asking you to feel sorry. $27,000 on freaking Doge. Freaking 25,000 on Saitama. Let me calm down. You can still see I'm hurt about it. I'm not gonna say that it doesn't. I'm not saying you can still see. I still carry the feeling. I didn't know I still carry the feeling like that. Yeah, I'm still pissed off. Yeah. This is part of the game. My man say he lost 19K, he got conned. Who told you to buy that? Who told you to buy it? You must be one of them people that listen to people that come in the comments that say, listen to what's the name? He made me $124,000 a week. That's not here. We don't do it here. This not Jake said 750. We don't do that here. Let me tell you something. You know what we did here? You see that World Liberty coin? Me and the chat said together. That's the only coin that we said together we're going to buy as a chat together. We're going to buy World Liberty Finance coin, and we, as a chat, said we were going to buy that back. I think that was August. And we bought that. Guess what? Said we don't care about the use case. We're buying it just because it's Trump. That's why we bought it. Because we say, what? This man does all kind of business September. Thank you. Julia, September. Okay? The chat bought it. And we knew we bought it, and we knew we was rolling the dice. And from what we see now, maybe we didn't roll the dice so much because he got a lot of stuff buzzing. Of course, I know the Senate and all them pushing back against him with him owning WLFI, but behind the closed doors, they making deals. They signed with Aster. They got USD one growing. So I'm just saying, okay? And that's what we did as a group. But besides that, that's it. Now, don't get me started. We bought some Pingu. We buy some stuff as a group, but it's not like I'm telling people to do it. We decide like, hey, y'all want to do it? Why we going to do it? Y'all doing it? Hey, why y'all think? Yeah, I'm going to buy something. All right, me too. That's exactly how it went down. Julia was like, yo, we going for it? Yeah, I'm going for it. Let's go. Tammy's like, I'm going for it. Let's go. Steve Chambers was like, yo, guess what? Y'all can find it on Coinbase. We didn't even know where to find it. Steve Chamberlain from the chat was the one who told us where to go buy it. This is literally a group effort over here, man. This is the chat of the world, man. Let me get off of here, man. This is the #1 chat in the world. I'm telling you. Ask them. We bought it together. We decided. We all were, let me tell you, we were buying it the same night, within the same 24 hours. The chat. My chat right here. Together, that's what we did. You see Julia, she told you September. You see Jameson, he told you what time it was. This is what we do, man. Dcryptofan, man. Love y'all too, man. I love my chat, and I love the people that's on my chat, and I'm happy we did that together. We went in there rolling the dice. You think the chat was going to cry if we lost the bread? We knew in there knowing that it was a risk. We didn't treat WLFI like XRP. We didn't treat WLFI like ADA. We didn't treat a WLFI like Ethereum. No. Come on now. What's it, Ondo? What is Ondo? You mean Ondo is tokenization. Check that out. Check out my last episode. It'll tell you a little bit more about Ondo. But anyway, let me get out of here, man. Appreciate y'all, man. You know what we do. Listen, I was buying. Y'all saw I bought some for grandson. So that goes tell you I'm in it too. I know I could feel the anxiety too. I feel anxiety, but remember, man, don't throw more than you can afford to lose, man. All right? Take it easy. Y'all be easy, man. Keep a cool booty. There's nothing broken. All right? There's nothing broken. All right? Sis, you already know. You already know what time it is. You already know, Julie. You already know how we do. D Hill in the building. You already know our boss Buddha. You already know what times. James Davison, you know what time it is. Bowles 99. You already know what time it is. Money 24/7. You already know what time it is. Yeah, Buddha. I don't know where Yeah Boy is at, but you already know what time it is. My regular people on the chat. And you know how it is, man. What we always do. You know what I'm saying? The old head. Good night, y'all. See y'all tomorrow, man. It's my old head. Old head got to go get some rest. My man called me old head. Hey, better than condo. Hey, better than a con. Definitely, I'll take old head better than con. But y'all can keep it on. Jay, what's going on, Jay? What's going on, my brother? You already know what time it is, man. Love y'all, man. Like cook food. All right, beautiful people. Mañana. Good night. Be safe. Take it easy out there.